again. He's going to be rocking the someone he hasn't chosen yet. We got the Dedede Terry. Yeah, we got Dedede Terry as our first stream set. We have some Dededes out here, and this just marks another one of the bunch. There are so many of them out here, and we already see Terry plenty, so this is not a matchup that you'll be unfamiliar with. And as we come in here, good little chunk of combos coming out from Nether. And Chesco is a pretty heavy character. Dedede, one of the hardest to kill in the game, so even though Terry can get that damage, he does have great kill power, but against Dedede, it'll come just a bit later due to how hard it is to go Dedede, and his recovery is so good that you won't often be edge guarding him. Goes right into that inhale as we speak, and Chesco is starting to pick up the pace and dominate the pace of the game, and overall just beating out Nether. But the rising tackle, very smartly done. Oh, we got the go meter up, and the power guys are not really going to do much. Oh, I don't like that inhale. He almost died for that. I did say Dedede lives long, not if you allow Terry to make those kind of moves. But these Gordos are giving Nether a lot of trouble here. And to start this off, the power dunk beating out the Gordo, making it eyes wide open. No, the go is not going to work out, and Terry is out and out for the first stock. We have Chesco making some work done with this first stock. As the backer coming into jab, oh, I love that. You see jab working out as not exactly on hit, but on shield, and then you get to see this simple back off. No, I know you have pretty stubby hitboxes, and you're not going to be punching the way like that. Oh, but the wrong recovery is still going to be fine. We can see some nice decision making coming out from Chesco here, but Nether, nice catching the landing with that side B burn knuckle. Getting this first stock off, but he's almost dead with that upper. Not the best DI, I'd say. Edge guarding Terry, it's not the easiest thing, but it definitely is possible, especially when considering some of the cast. That down air, a bold move, and he SDIs out of that jab power dunk. The Gordo gets him out there too, loving right into his hands. And yeah, we're just seeing a bit of scrapping out here. I think Terry would like to scrap better. Dedede's frame data is just a bit worse for wear in those situations, but he loves the range and he loves the weight that he's pounding out. Do not shield that. And he didn't, but he got hit for it. Nether has a lot of ground to make up. He might be Terry, he might have that kill power, but he still has to force these interactions out, unlike some other characters of the cast. And there's the blind spot of the S-Smash coming into play. It's strange to see, but that's how it is for the Dedede players out here working their hardest. Good planking action coming in. Chesco knows how to extend this lead out. Nope, that go is not going to work out. And he is going to be slamming his fists all over Dedede, trying to make things work. But if he just lazily gets those hitboxes out without much thought, he's not going to be able to take this game. Oh, there we go, but only gets the Gordo. Not going to be able to kill with a very risky move, as we see the up B. Oh no, he did just face himself just off. It'd be perfect, but no, it didn't hit. And yeah, Chesco just flanking by the ledge. You can't really enter in safely, but there's the Gordo coming out. Nice game from Chesco to start off this tournament. We can expect to see some more defensive play from Chesco, since a defining feature of this game was Chesco was able to get the pace done, but when Nether was able to come in there, he would be out here making some gains on Chesco. I don't think it'd be Chesco's best interest to pick a play style that'll be best suited to the long-range gameplay that he has brought to the table in Game 1. And as for Nether, he has to force those interactions more, and eventually he can bust open the whole schedule and bring this game to a 3-peat. Inhale immediately. No, tries to use it as a bit of a bait, but not really going to work out. That inhale ends pretty fast. You can't use it from that far away. Bit of an air, not going to be able to punish with the back air. That air is very, very safe on shield for Dedede, something he really does need. But in so many scenarios, he relies on that nair for everything. But as we start right now, it's relatively even here, but Dedede's weight has favored him throughout this set. Chesco, I'd argue, is in the lead, and not even arguably at this point. He's leading him in percent, double the numbers. We're pulling out all the stops here with this go meter that Nether is bringing out, but he's not really being able to combo in anything except for one with the power geyser. The most potent you can get with that go meter is the ability to combo into your super moves. So it is interesting to see how Nether isn't able to really get those consistently, but he is still capable of landing those. You saw that, I believe, spot dodge attack into power geyser game 1, as I already discussed. But yeah, we see Nether making some work done, and that's how you know the the burn knuckle, super burn knuckle, as I'll call it, does beat the inhale out. Interesting interaction there coming from the characters. Oh, that's some maneuverability coming out, and nice option coverage with the power geyser, and that is going to be Nether's first stock. And he, and really for the first time in this set, is in the lead, but by how much? Whoa! That's a bank shot coming out from Dedede. The Gordo hitting up from the back into the back of Nether. And we are back to an even game, and Nether is pulling out all of the stops in order to make sure that that lead is going to stick with him and end up in an intense game 3 scenario. But right now, it looks to be in Chesco's momentum despite not being in a percent lead. However, he loses it out pretty easily. The power dunk is so good for getting Nether out of these situations. The Gordo not going to be able to handle that Nair coming out. And Chesco goes for an aggressive up B. Not really going to work. Power dunk gets punished. A bit hard to say, really. Oh, he's just going in. He's going in for the hard swings. And yeah, I think, oh, that's some swings right there. They're going in and trying to hit each other and hit each other fast. Not really putting too much time into their moves, but in a game as intense as Smash, that can be up to the opponent's favor if they play it right. And that power dunk is going to get him out of Dedede's up air. And he is playing very patiently, knows he has the center, and Chesco has to be the one to try to gain something out of it rather than the other way around. But the up tilt, so fast, so good, and so powerful. Chesco is going to get the lead back and has some percent on the board as well. 37 is right up to Alley's. The realm is in Chesco's favor, as we see a potential ledge trap scenario coming out from Nether, and a nice reaction on the neutral get up, the rising tackle. Bringing it, looks like it was charged too. Little pummels there, not going to work, able to mash out. Maybe not even mash, but just recognizing that you probably shouldn't pummel like, ooh, up tilt miss, that's interesting. And Nether now has the center, and I'd say he hasn't been hit in a while. Oh, just gets that up smash. Not going to lead into much other than percent, but it does send a very powerful message. That down smash is missing out on that juicy damage. Ooh, we got Chesco out here making the waves with that dash attack, but not going to work out. And the inhale, we saw earlier in the game how inhale loses to that super burn knuckle off of the not so killing blow earlier in the game, but now that when it's a lethal blow makes sure that Dedede shall not make his mouth as big as a bullet. We're off to game 3 now. Final Destination. That's a very polarizing stage in general, especially for this game. Not especially for this game. There are games that have Final Destination as a more polarizing choice, but it will never stop being an interesting, polarizing choice to make at any level of play. I'd say this stage favors, I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've touched the Dedede, but now they're trying to make something happen with these approaches and kind of just going in for, you know, pretzel salt damage. Not like the actual pretzel itself, but just sprinkle tossing that damage in, eventually adding up so that the opponent is forced to choke down that entire pretzel and eat it while raw, which will kill them, because that is called, no, it's not salmonella, because that's meat. Particularly certain kinds of meat. Not every type of meat can get you salmonella. Oh, we got nice air dodge reaction with the burn knuckle there. Possibly could have done more something potent though. And Nether has the center, trying to figure out how to get to past Chesco. And Chesco saying, no, the Gordo is right here, and you shall respect it. The down tilt going to be called out with the S smash. First time he's pulled that out in the set, and it's a success. But a little bit of lag coming out from power duck hitting the Gordo gives Chesco enough time to react and hit with the up tilt. Oh, there we go. These Gordos are not working. These high landings actually from Chesco in general have not really been working out too much as he would love like in that set, and Gordo not lethal enough to really warrant that dash attack. And yeah, he was not prepared at all. Chesco is getting overwhelmed here in this third game. He needs to pull out something. But right now, he's just swinging at the open air at absolutely nothing. And that's what you get for swinging at nothing. You get power geysered off of those kind of lazy hitboxes that he's been throwing out. But a smartly placed one gets him the first stock of this third game on Nether. That rising kick isn't really going to do anything for Nether, but he has some damage on the board. We have seen he has gotten some confirms off, and he has some game knowledge of what Terry can do to end these stocks out, and these Gordo's not going to help Chesco make this comeback either. And while Dedede might be heavy, I don't think Chesco has really been abusing the fact that there are certain positions where Dedede can really drag out a stock in order for the opponent to just get lazy with their approaches because they're so frustrated that Dedede just is not dead. But right now, Chesco just swinging. Some of them work, but some of them don't. And right now, I would not like a 50-50 in a situation where you're down 30-70. Lil Gordo up tilt action coming in. Another up air going to seal it.